Hey everyone, it's Kat from Cat's. Blah. Okay. Hey everyone, it's Kat from Cat's Pocket Note. So today is Sunday, and I'll be setting up my weekly pages for the upcoming week, starting on Monday. So as I mentioned before, my current planner lineup, this is currently my weekly planner notebook. It's also my everyday carry, which is why it's such a small compact size, and it's also the only planner that I keep. So I really don't like transcribing things or repeating things between notebooks. So yeah, this is the only planner I have, and it fits fairly well in my work bag, which is this Kanken. Let me see if I can get it in the shot. So it's a Fjällräven Kanken in the white colorway. I bought some of these additional strap padding for the shoulder straps to make it a little bit more comfortable, and I got it in this dark green khaki color. And I also decorated it with a bunch of pins from Japan. These are pottering cat pins. They're so cute, and they're very well made. And these two pins are from a bookstore called Dimmicks here in Australia. And I also sewed on this patch from Niseko, which is, if you saw my Japan travel journal flip through, it's a ski town that I went to earlier this year, and I bought a patch and just sewed it on. But yeah, it's a boxy sort of bag, and I just pack usually my laptop in the laptop sleeve, and then in this large main compartment area, the zips go all the way. Oh, let me just take this out. Oh, and that's a pad, sanitary pad, always need that. And so in this large sort of boxy main compartment, I put my lunch box, because I bring lunch to work every day, and also my pocket planner. And so that's sort of why it needs to be a bit more compact. And usually I also bring my journal, my freeform journal. And I usually don't get the time to journal when I'm heading out of the house, but I like to bring it anyway, sort of as a comfort. So yeah, that's my little everyday carry system. Okay, so getting into how I prepare my journal for the week ahead. Let me just zoom you guys in so you can see what I'm writing. Usually what happens is I flip to the week that I need to update. I take my Uniball Jetstream multi-pen and this bookmark from a specialty stationery store I got in Japan, and I use this as a ruler. And I just mark out my waking hours, which is roughly from 7 a.m. to about 11 p.m. And I like to do that in red ink. The rings sort of do get in the way of this, but it also means that my notebook lies completely flat, which is really important for me, and which is why I could never really get into those traveler journal booklets. Cool. And so the next thing I do is mark out my office hours in blue ink, just because I feel like work should be in blue color. I don't know why. It just seems more appropriate. And so I go from 9 a.m. till around 6 p.m. And I only draw those lines from Monday to Friday, and I leave Saturday and Sunday empty. So then I go to the monthly pages, which I won't show this month just because there's like some personal goals there that I've written. And usually I cross-check which dates that I've put in, events or engagements I've put in, and I pop them in here. So I've already done that for the certification exam that's coming up for me. It's actually not midday anymore, so I had it rescheduled. So let me just rub that out. So luckily I wrote it in pencil or pacer function on my multi-pen, and I can also rub it out with the little rubber that's provided at the back of the pen. And so that starts around 6 p.m. And I think it goes on for about 2-3 hours. That's a long time. And then the next thing I had was the hike on Sunday. This is more of a nebulous time, so I'll put it in pacer. And then what I also like to set up in the beginning of the week is I use these grid on the left-hand side to put some habit trackers down. And I guess the habits that are important to me right now, it changes week on week. I think it would be getting my steps in. So having a long walk in the morning or in the afternoon and reaching 10k steps, sleeping well. So that's both getting more than 7.5 hours of sleep and also hitting my sleep score of over 80, which my Garmin watch provides. Reading, yes, I want to start reading more regularly every day. Oh, and one thing I forgot to add in here is that each box or each column coming down should be a day of the week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then as I hit each of these goals, I either color in the square red or green. And so I think that's all I want to track for this week. I also keep a money log at the bottom here. And I track my discretionary expenses for each day. I don't track the reoccurring necessary expenses like gym membership or rent, things like that, because I don't think that's too useful. That's going to be spent whether I like it or not. I can't really control it. But when I start noting down my discretionary expenses day on day, that's where I can start to see, oh, I spent a bit too much on 10 cakes and a coffee yesterday. And then so today I shouldn't be buying too many sweets. And if I want sweets, I can always try to make it at home. And finally, when that's all done, I take my Midori brass page holder clip and I move it to the new week. And that's it. That's how I set up my weekly planner for the new week. I have my habits on the left. I have my waking hours and my office hours marked out, and I have my events and commitments also marked out. And as the week goes along, I like to use the colors of my pen to note what type of things I'm doing. So red is working towards my goals. Blue is engagements with people or work, and green is health / nice to do / chores. So yeah, to give an example of this, let me just go ahead and fill out some of the things that I know I'll be doing this week. So for Thursday, I'll be going into the office. So I know this morning will be blocked out. Office transit. So red, working towards my goals in life, would include filming a YouTube video. So at some point, I like to film my YouTube videos in the evening. So here on Wednesday, I'll film YouTube video. And then the rest of the evening, I'll probably spend editing and uploading the video. The greens, nice to-dos. Saturday morning, I always block out for some personal time to clean the house and to journal. So whenever I wake up, I just write chores, clean. Oh yes, some other goals that I currently have include job search and preparing for interviews. So I think I will be spending Monday and Tuesday doing that, but I also know I also need to be spending them studying for my exam. Study / job prep. Yeah, so hopefully that gives you a good indication of how this weekly planner gets used up throughout the week. As I'm doing things, I like to track them here. And It's a very functional system. It's not so much for memory keeping. I feel like I am missing that area in my planners, since I do only have my traveler's notebook, passport notebook to journal in. I have this to plan in, and then I have my field notes to act as a catch-all. I'm missing a memory keeping system. But if I really wanted to, I guess I could look back on my previous weeks, and this shows me what I've been doing, what I've been up to, who I've been meeting. And I guess it's just not as nicely decorated as some of the other planners that I've seen other people keep online. But I've also just made peace with the fact that I might not be so much of a decorator. I'm not too sure yet. To be honest, I've never kept up a memory keeper journal. So I am curious about that. And stay tuned. Maybe next year I might try to delve into memory keeping. Who knows? So yeah, that was my practical and functional pocket planning system. I hope this helped you in any way. It definitely helps keep me organized. And I take it everywhere I go. Oh, I forgot to put this in. But that was it. So thank you for watching. Bye.